Walk around the compound with Mr. Archie and his green ball. He's gonna talk to some of the kitties. Noe of the... Oh, wait. What? Wally! Wally! I didn't even know that you were going to be coming over and making yourself a part of this shoot, but now that you're here, why don't you come over and say hello? Really? You won't? Wally! Come here! Uh-oh. Is Noelle starting to cycle again? You starting to get those feelings that are welling up inside of you? Making you all murdery? I understand, bud. I do. You know. Bros. Fist bump. Boop. Wally! I think he's being pretty protective of her. Well, what I meant by that, by her cycling, is that Noelle is still a fully functional female. So that means that she will have periods of feminine cycling, and that will send a signal to Wally over here. Now, Wally, we have, since our little surprise cubs were born, we have gotten him vasectomized. But all of his other male chemicals are intact. All of the other things that make him a big steamrolling dude are still there. So he still has an absolute instinctual need or desire to protect his mating rights, his breeding rights, whenever she cycles herself. And it's a weird thing because he's still very much a juvenile lion. He isn't really mentally developed. He's still, you know, a bit of a kid, like a teenager. And he still is very affectionate with me, so he'll have like moments where he's like, oh, stay away from my girl, but like, oh, daddy, I kind of like you very much. Stay away from my girl, I hate you, want to kill you. Oh, daddy, this is very confusing to me. So, you know, I think it's kind of like a puberty kind of thing that's going on. Wally, are you having puberty? Some puberty? Oh, poor buddy. You're so pretty. All right, well, I'll leave you alone. Hey there, all you big cat lovers out there, and welcome to the wonderful, exciting, stupendous, and magnificent Walk Around the Compound webcast. There's some kitty cats right there. And we have a little bit of a different climate out here today. I mean, look at me. I'm wearing a sweater. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is the first, like, real, like, cold front that we've actually had pushed through since the summer's just been beating us down. I mean, you know, day after day after day of hot temperatures, high 90s, low hundreds, and beyond. So this is the first real break of that. And then, you know, it doesn't matter who you are or where you are, but you'll sit there, you know, because like right now, I mean, it's, what is it? Like the upper 50s, which, don't get me wrong, I realize if you're from like northern Minnesota, that's nothing. That's like, oh, hey, don't you know, that's pretty good, you know, that's like t-shirt and shorts weather, go out to the beach type weather. I understand that. But after you've been dealing with triple digits for weeks and weeks and weeks on end, this feels pretty darn good. And it allows us greater windows of opportunity. Hi, Sid. Yes. Sid. It allows us greater windows of opportunity to get some things done, because oftentimes in the summer when it's really warm out, we can't really do a lot of work like in the afternoon. Wally, hey. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh my goodness. For those of you keeping track at home, I helped raise Wally from the time when he was a little bitty cub himself. Just like one of those BBs. Just like one of those BBs that whenever I post a vine or something like that, that I get 1,000 comments saying like, I want one, I want one, I want one, I want one. They're just little babies. You can pick them up and just go shuka 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 on their face. How could that ever be a problem? Well, it becomes a problem. Yes, it does. And him and I will be friends again. We'll be friends again. That's fine. But right now, he can't control his instinctual tendencies. Kill, 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 kill. It's just there. It's just there. Hi, Rasa. Really? Really? Jerk. Snuffle at me. So, yeah. That's one of those things. You know, and sometimes I get very conflicted with, you know, posting things of the Cubs. Because I do want to promote the organization, I want to promote the facility, and build up the whole brand and everything, but not at the expense of the message and what it is that we try to do here. Hey, Serena. Hi, baby. Are you just enjoying this weather? She says yes. I am enjoying it very much. Serena. Sugar pie. She's just like, I will get up for you later when you have chicken, but right now I am just enjoying this cool breeze. It is very nice. It is very nice, Derek. They show interest when you leave, but when you're there, it's always meh. Whatevs. But yeah. You know, Heidi, she gets a lot of emails. She gets a lot of emails from people, young people, asking, how can I be like BigCatDerek? How can I be I want to be the next BigCatDerek. It's so amazing, and he's so super duper awesome, and oh my gosh, he gets to play with tigers all day long, and how can I be like him? And I'm gonna tell you right now, it is no picnic. It is no picnic. And there was a lot of factors that came together. It was my geographic circumstances. There was luck of stumbling upon this place. There was the obsession of working at this place. And when I say obsession, I mean obsession. Oh, hold on, there's cuteness happening. We have to pause for cuteness sometimes. Look at those peeps. What are you doing, Boo Bear? Are you swimming? Are you swimming? Are you doing your backstroke? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I know this weather feels great, doesn't it? Feels great. But yeah, there were so many different things that came together to allow me to be able to do the things that I do right now. And these opportunities, you know, are astronomically rare. They really just don't, you know, it's difficult to make them happen for people. And I post a lot of this stuff, and yeah, I realize that I live a tremendously lucky existence, a lucky life, very fortunate. But I don't want to paint this picture that, yes, and you can too, because the opportunities to do the things that I do, they're not really there. Only for a fortunate few, I guess. Those of us who wish to become obsessed. Really? You didn't even have that much. Ugh. I'm sure, but I wanted to hash it out a little bit more. Here, I'll extend this just a little bit. No, but again, the things that... Oh, we're back. Okay. Probably after that stupid intermission song. It's not stupid, you're the stupid one. Why don't you mind your business? But yeah, the best bet, I guess, that people can have for how to be able to work with big cats is, I mean, really go to school. There's different environmental sciences and animal behavior degrees and zoology degrees that people can get. And then you can, you know, and the thing is, education is only part of the equation. Hey, beanhead. Hey. All right. And education is only part of the equation. It means nothing if you're unwilling to work. And I mean really work. Work diligently, work hard. After you've already gotten an education, because sometimes people think that the education is just the end-all be-all point, and it's not. But you can get internship positions in various different organizations, and then you can try to get positions within zoos, possibly sanctuaries, but most sanctuaries aren't gonna. They usually have positions already filled. And here's another thing about, again, like I said this on the last webcast, but in order to work with big cats, you first have to have experience with big cats. So there's a lot of different things. It's really difficult. I'm gonna go back over to Flash here. You sharpening your claws, bud? You has a sharpen, and then you has a cute lay. Oh, hi. Hi, buddy. But yeah. It is difficult. It's really difficult. Because I was here working for years. For about 7 years. Living here. 7 years before I ever became, you know, I had like online notoriety. So I cut my teeth, so to speak, with tigers, and got experience with tigers over the course of that 7 years, which allowed me the ability to be able to get in close proximity with them, to film them in the way that I do, to have a certain level of comfort with them and them with me. So there's so many different things that had to come together really over the course of years to make my style of filming and my profiles become more successful. And again, it's all built on this backbone of just absolute obsessive work. And then also the whole prospect of falling in love, you know, with Heidi, and then actually being able to live out here. Because I actually was living out here before Heidi and I even ever started dating. But that kind of lent itself to like, hey, we're kind of close in proximity. Where are you going? We're kind of close in proximity, and we're here, and hey, I kind of like you and you like me, and blah, blah, blah. So then it gave me the opportunity not just to come here on most of my free time, but just to live here and be here and exist here for years. And every single time I've been out here cleaning enclosures or butchering horses or fixing something that's broken in whatever type of weather, that's a small little bit of experience that I gain, that I get to put into my proverbial tool belt. A small, teeny little smattering. So a lot of people, they say like, I want to be BigCatDerek, I want to do this stuff. It can be a very brutal existence, I can tell you that much right now. And it's hard. It's hard, and I don't want to sound callous, but most people, I don't know if they can do it. And the only reason I do it is, again, because I fell in so many different types of love. I mean, absolute, just head over heels, fixated, obsession-laden love. That's just how that goes, I guess. And then also transpiring a lot of that obsessiveness to my work ethic regarding a lot of the social media stuff. You know, looking at analytics, looking at the like counts, what people respond to, who likes what sort of content, trying to come up with new things, commenting, communicating, all that stuff. Just another layer of obsessiveness. Hi, Sugar Pie. So yeah, it's definitely a tremendous amount of work, and I think that I am legitimately running out of time. I wish I had more time really to kind of hash this out, even to maybe think about a little bit more regarding this topic, because there is more to it even than this. But walk around the compound. What the heck was that? Seriously, how many transitions are there in this webcast? Okay, I've got a teeny little bit more time. I'm going to do a true blue sign off here. Walk around the compound webcast. Thank you folks so much for continuing to support and follow and subscribe and all of that fun stuff, and have interest in the things that we do out here. So like, share, retweet, revine, all that fun stuff at BigCatDerek, Merchandise District Alliance. Sass and Press, where are you at? Sass, I only have a couple seconds left. Oh, there she is. Can you get a squeak before the time ends? Yes! Bye-bye, guys.